Welcome to Module 1. Let's talk about what's ahead for the week. So you have already completed the course overview. You've looked at the welcome video, did the tour, perhaps looked at the digital version as well as the text version of the syllabus. You've explored a little bit about the role of Canvas as our learning management system, and then did some reflection on smart starts for your own online class. If you've had any questions, you've posted them here. And you've completed the learning check about the course overview and syllabus. Perhaps you had time to look at how you would make a quiz in Canvas. So we're starting Module 1. Here in the Modules page, you're going to look at all the activities for Module 1. And you're going to go to the Module 1 summary. That's going to give you a bird's eye view. I use a template. And what this allows my students to have is a sense of consistency. Each week they know what's going to be required of them, how many points and what the value of the module is. They're going to look at what assignments are due by Wednesday and then what is due by Sunday. And it will kind of list them all here, kind of lets them know what area of response or tool they might be using in this column. And then it reminds them again of the due date. Now this week we have our introduction forum, and usually in Module 1 I have the introduction forum due the next day. But typically any kind of discussion forum is due on a Wednesday, and any kind of take-home or some of the heavy lifting, I always make that due at the end of the week. Now you'll notice that we have the track tips, and you can see whatever track you're on, what specifically was required this week. And then again, the technologies and the outcomes. Let's take a look at some of the activities. Now I can click on Next down here, or I can go back to Modules and navigate through my week that way. And the introduction forum and the connection to the creator is going to be in a tool called VoiceThread. Now, I want to give you a quick heads up about VoiceThread. It's a product that we have licensed here at Hardin-Simmons, and it allows you to embed your voice or video on a discussion forum. Now, you're going to be asked to make a comment, an audio or video comment on here, and you'll go down here to the comment section and you can see, click on here for audio, click on here for video. And then you will record your information, save it, and then on to another assignment. And down in the lessons learned, you're going to be using a Padlet. Now, if an embedded page like this doesn't pop up right away, you may have to go up here and give it permission, because sometimes if there's an external website used in your course, it's trying to save you, so it might make you click on yes, it's okay to load this. Well, in this particular Padlet, and you'll want to start the video and then answer the question. Well, if you double click anywhere, you can put your name and then record your response here, and then it will save it onto the Padlet. Typically at the beginning of a week, if there is a technology or a particular action that I'm going to ask of my students, I like to give them a welcome video and a little bit of an explainer, if you will. It'll cut down on their anxiety, and it will help you with less questions in the question forum. Now, this week, the heavy lifting is an assignment called 1.4, Create a Connection Video. Here, similar to the video you saw in the email last night and that you saw in a digital syllabus, is using Animoto. It's a software. Now, there'll be some information here how to sign up for Animoto. There'll be some examples. Though this particular activity will require a little extra time, so you might want to make a note of that. Because if you're waiting until Sunday afternoon to try to knock this out, or waiting till the last minute, you might find yourself more frustrated than just setting aside an hour and having some fun with it. Then finally, your last activity this week will be your online teaching toolkit. Well, there'll be some additional resources for you to look at, as well as a reflection period of going through a document and responding to some prompts as you try to synthesize the week behind. Now, with all the spare time that you have, there are some optional learning resources as well, and you may take advantage of that now or later, but it will allow you to interact with some additional content, and I've embedded the Canvas instructor training videos and Teaching Online the Basics videos for you if you want to refer to those from time to time. Well, I just want you to know that I am praying for you and that I am looking forward to getting to know you better as you continue to learn more about the HSU way in teaching online. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the course.